In this video, I'm going to share an exercise I developed that will help you work on your rhythm as an editor. My name is Austen Menges, and I'm the owner of Menges Post in Austin, Texas. When I'm not editing, I'm passionate about teaching everything editing. In his book, In the Blink of an Eye, legendary editor Walter Murch shares his 6 criteria for successful editing. And third on that list is rhythm. I think that most editors would agree that rhythm is a really important aspect of editing. But what exactly is rhythm, and is there a way to practice it? If we look to Webster's, we'll see that rhythm is defined as a strong, regular, repeated pattern of movement or sound. Because of this, I think rhythm is most effectively practiced in the context of music. So I think yes, editors can practice their rhythm, but we should do it by editing like a drummer. Do you remember learning to count beats in elementary school music class using a pair of sticks? That's all we're going to do here with the addition of some stock footage and sound effects. Here's what you need for the exercise. Find a song in 4/4 time, that's 4 beats per measure. Select 8 stock footage clips, ideally around a single theme, and 8 sound effect ambiances that work with the footage. In addition to being an editor, I'm also a composer, so I'll be using one of my own compositions. And I pulled some nature stock footage and sound effects from Artlist, which I personally use and recommend. If you can tap your foot to a piece of music, you can do this exercise. So let's get started. Place your music track on your timeline, press play, and start tapping your foot to the beats. I mentioned you should download a song that's in 4/4 time. That means there are 4 beats in a measure. Let's start by lining up our video and the corresponding sound so they each take up 4 beats or 1 measure. That's a whole note. Here's what mine looks like. Now let's divide further and trim our clips so they each take up 2 beats. So now there will be 2 clips per measure. These are half notes. Here's mine. Let's go one step further by trimming our clips so each beat gets its own clip. That's 1 clip per beat or 4 clips per measure. These are quarter notes. This is what mine looks like. Keep in mind you will likely want to adjust the in and out points of your clips so they work at each length. Now comes the fun part. Create a short sequence mixing and matching from different note lengths. And if it starts to feel a bit too robotic, cutting right on the beat, feel free to push the edits a few frames before or a few frames after the beat. Here's mine. One last thing, mute the music and watch your sequence with just visuals and sound, like this. I think it illustrates that thinking more musically, or more like a drummer, can really help give your edits a nice feel. In fact, if you're having trouble with your rhythm, or you're not feeling very inspired by your edits, try cutting to a song even if you end up removing it later. I often do this with temp music. If you try this exercise and you're happy with the results, please post it and send me a link. I'd love to check it out. And if you got value out of this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel.